What if it's not everything I dreamed it would be?
It will be.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the cutest animated movie couples we just know are in it for the long run. For this list, we won't be including pairings like Mickey and Minnie Mouse, who could also be considered for TV. Number 10, Anna and Kristoff, Frozen franchise. The moment Kristoff told Anna she couldn't marry someone she just met, we knew we liked him.
Oh yeah? What's his last name?
Of the Southern Isles.
What's his favorite food?
Sandwiches.
Best friend's name?
Probably John.
Eye color.
Dreamy.
Foot size?
Foot size doesn't matter.
Well, actually, maybe it was the reindeer singing that hooked us.
But people smell better than reindeers. Sven, don't you think I'm right?
That's once again true, for all except you.
You got me. Let's call it a night.
No matter, fixer-uppers or not, these two are perfect for each other. Kristoff has a grounded, practical outlook on life that balances Anna's bubbly, overly optimistic demeanor. And it's adorable.
Who marries the man she just met?
It's true love!
Here are two people who would go to the ends of the earth for one another. Although a proposal isn't necessarily the hallmark of a successful relationship, this one doesn't come after mere hours of knowing each other. So we'd say it was a right move.
Will you marry me?
Number 9, Nala and Simba, the Lion King franchise. Starting out as friends is often what can make for a strong, lasting relationship, and these two are proof of it.
Yuck!
Ew.
I can't marry her. She's my friend.
Yeah, it'd be so weird.
These childhood BFFs find each other again years down the line when they're all grown up. Simba still has a rather wild spirit, forgive the pun, but Nala has grown into a patient, responsible lioness. She always has Simba's best interests at heart and pushes him to be the best he can be.
No one needs me.
Yes, we do. You're the king.
These two go on to rule Pride Rock together and welcome their daughter Kiara into the world by the end of the first movie. We think it's safe to say they were made to last.
She's just like you were when you were young.
Exactly. Do you realize the dangers we put ourselves in?
You mean the dangers you put us in?
Number 8, Anastasia and Dimitri. Anastasia. While Anastasia and Dimitri probably weren't as good of friends as Nala and Simba, it's still pretty cute that they knew each other in childhood before getting together later on.
My music box!
Go! Go!
When the two meet 10 years after the attack on the Romanov Palace, they're in rather different places in life. Familiarity is traded for an endearing kind of chemistry.
Now, how did you get in here?
Or should we say con mystery? A little con man pun for you there. Anyway, nothing beats the grand reveal, and by then, the two have already fallen for each other.
A boy who worked in the palace. He opened a wall.
I'm sorry. That's crazy. Walls opening.
So?
There's nothing influencing their feelings, but we're sure the shared memory of the attack only reinforced the bond they'd created. Not time, distance, or even an enchanted reliquary could keep these two apart, and we doubt anything ever will.
Dimitri! If we live through this, remind me to thank you.
Thank me later.
Number 7, Aladdin and Princess Jasmine, Aladdin franchise.
But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you.
How could you not fall in love after a date like that? Although their relationship started out a little rocky, with Aladdin faking his whole identity, we doubt they had any honesty issues after that. Princess Jasmine is not to be lied to.
You are the boy from the market. I knew it. Why did you lie to me?
Jasmine, I'm sorry.
Did you think I was stupid?
No!
That I wouldn't figure it out?
Their chemistry is obvious from the moment they meet, when Jasmine proves to be able to keep up with just how quick and resourceful Aladdin is.
She thinks the monkey is the sultan.
Oh, wise Sultan, how may I serve you?
If the royal life didn't work out for them, the improv world would have welcomed them with open arms.
Now come along, sis. Time to go see the doctor.
Oh, hello, Doctor. How are you?
No, not that one.
These two fought way too hard to be together to ever jeopardize what they have. We just know they're growing old together.
A whole new world.
A whole new life for you.
Number 6, Prince Naveen and Tiana, The Princess and the Frog.
Very funny. So what now? I reckon you want a kiss?
Kissing would be nice, yes?
You don't turn into a frog with someone and stay acquaintances after all that. Are we right? Tiana and Prince Naveen are practically the poster characters for opposites attract, and it is beyond cute.
Music to paddle by.
I could use a little help.
Oh, I will play a little louder.
They both have lessons to learn, and they grow closer together after they do. Their grand love moment comes when Tiana decides she would rather stay a frog with Naveen than become human again without him. It means giving up her restaurant dream, the thing she's been chasing since forever. And that's how we know this is true love.
My daddy never did get what he wanted. But he had what he needed. He had love.
If they were willing to stay frogs to be together, this couple can endure anything.
You just kissed yourself a princess.
And I'm about to do it again.
Number 5, Woody and Bo Peep, Toy Story franchise. Remember when we were all like, does Toy Story 4 need to be a thing? Only to realize, yeah, it did need to be a thing because Woody deserved his happy ending too. His relationship with Bo Peep is first seen in the first film, and it is just barely kid-friendly.
I wanted to thank you, Woody, for saving my flock.
Oh, hey, it was, nothing.
What do you say I get someone else to watch the sheep tonight?
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a whole lot of this endearing banter until the 4th film. When Bo reappears in the spotlight this time, she comes with a makeover. And we're not just talking about the redesign. What does shepherd girl and a cowboy possibly have in common? We don't know. But obviously, the franchise has a penchant for matching up different walks of life. Number 4, Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III and Astrid Hofferson, How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Say it louder for the folks in the back. Enemies to friends to lovers, FTW.
Oh my gods! Hiccup, that's amazing!
Oh, you're gonna wear out the spring coil. The calibration is very sensitive.
Astrid is a tough character, especially when she's younger, and that makes her initial intolerance of Hiccup rather overt. It isn't long, however, before he's changing her mind, or Toothless is.
Thank you for nothing, you useless reptile.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just get me off of this thing.
How she goes from disliking him to planting one on him by the end of the movie is due to the kind of riz only one Hiccup Haddock could pull off. Seeing them grow from kids to adults and from having a crush to being in a real, loving, healthy relationship is so heartwarming.
Son, we need to talk.
Not now, Dad. I got a whole day of goofing off to get started.
Okay, first of all, I don't sound like that. What is this character?
After 2 dragons, 2 kids, and decades of connection, it's clear they were meant to be. Number 3, Rapunzel and Eugene Fitzherbert, Tangled franchise. This movie did get a TV show where you can see how Eugene and Rapunzel's relationship develops, but we won't spoil anything here. Just know it's all good news. From a mutually beneficial exchange to confessing that she was his new dream, this relationship develops beautifully.
You were my new dream.
And you were mine.
These characters are both resourceful and full of life, which means they bring out the best in each other. Any differences they have complement each other fully, except for maybe their outlooks on life. Eugene's realistic nature stands no chance against Rapunzel's unwavering optimism, and we love to see it.
This is so fun!
Number 2. Shrek and Fiona. Shrek franchise.
I love you.
Really?
Really, really.
I love you too.
Here's a true love's kiss we actually believe. Fiona had to know what it was like for Shrek, being an ogre and all, since she lived through the very same ordeal for about 8 hours of the day. This level of compassion meant she was free to fall for the person, regardless of outer appearances.
You know, you're not exactly what I expected.
Well, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them.
Shrek, in the same vein, is not super impressed with Fiona until he really gets to know her. Through the span of 4 movies, we get to see their relationship strengthen and flourish.
But Fiona and I are married now. We need a little time, you know, to be together. Just with each other.
And of course, we know that everyone's other favorite couple from his franchise, Donkey and Dragon, will always be together.
Hey, baby!
You don't make that many odd mutant babies only to split up. We don't make the rules. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Ember Lumen and Wade Ripple, Elemental. A soulmate connection is the only way we can describe this pairing. Even Wally. Wally. Robots deserve a forever love too.
Even?
Alfredo Linguini and Colette Tattoo. Ratatouille. Where is the sequel where Remy cooks for their wedding?
I would have followed your advice. I would have followed your advice to the ends of the earth because I love you. Or advice.
Mavis Dracula and Johnny Lochran. Hotel Transylvania franchise. It was love at first bite. Ugh.
Oh.
Sally and Jack, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Those who lament together, stay together.
And sit together now and forever, for it is plain as anyone can see, we're simply meant to be.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. The Incredibles franchise.
I love you.
Whoa. 3 kids, 5 superpowers, and 2 family-wide missions between them, this couple isn't going anywhere. We only really get to know Bob and Helen as full grown-ups with adult responsibilities. But that's what makes their dynamic so great.
I'm calling to celebrate a momentous occasion. We are now officially moved in.
Yeah, well, that's great, honey. And the last 3 years don't count because
I finally unpacked the last box.
They're years into their relationship, unlike many of the younger couples on our list, which means they've gone through their fair share of trials and tribulations. They navigate marital dilemmas and family life admirably, always supporting one another and working diligently through whatever hardships may come up.
I'm not strong enough.
This pairing knows the importance of effort and consistency, and they work together like a well-oiled machine, whether that's in parenting or hero business. Which of these couples make you swoon? Let us know in the comments.
You don't have forever to say what you need to say. I love you, Ember Lumen.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.